All good. All right. Set the timer. Timer set. And we're live. Man, welcome any, welcome all. Welcome to A Brother's Perspective, man. My name's David Ware. I'm here with my brother Brian Ware.
Yep.
And we're gonna give y'all some breakdowns, man. We're gonna give y'all the way we see some things. Let's start it off. Let's get right into it. Have we seen the final days of LeBron James as an NBA player? Are we seeing LeBron James go to another team? Are we seeing LeBron James revisit one of his old stomping grounds? What is next for LeBron James?
I mean, you know me, man. That's hometown. That's some family lore. Our pops, he bought him his first pair of diapers. If y'all don't know, so this is the inside scoop. So you know, he's been doing this since. I mean, shit, Bron's probably been hooping for money since at least 2000, but in the NBA since 2004. So I think he's gonna do at least 2 more years so he can have a full quarter century in the league. He was the only one that can say he's done it for that long and do it as well as he has for that long. I don't think he's gonna drop off, but that's just the way I see him doing it.
That's my only not to cut you off, but that's my only requirement if he's gonna do the 25. If it's gonna be like a pity 25, because like you said, like I mean LeBron moves calculated. He moves like a diplomat. We know this. You know, I would be not shocked at all if LeBron parlays into politics after he hangs it up, right? So nothing he does is accidental. Nothing he does is on accident. Nothing he does isn't calculated, right? So let's say he does that quarter century, but in year 25, he's putting up 11, 3, 2. Like, does it still hold weight, or is it like I mean, are we gonna? Because I think that's his main claim to fame right now. His claim to his main GOAT category, I mean GOAT case right now is the longevity. Doing it this well, this long, this many playoff appearances, all the numbers that have been added up because of so many games played. I think his last game he broke like the most minutes in the playoffs or some other record he broke, or the most dribbles ever in a career or some shit. Who knows? He's got another record. So like, so I mean, it's just if he's just out there and he's giving you 15 minutes a night, putting up 10 points and putting up Draymond numbers, then what? Like, does it still matter? Does it hold weight?
I don't think it's ever gonna get that bad. Like I said, I mean, he was the second option this year. He might end up being a third option somewhere. Like, it's gonna be Wizards MJ. Like, it's not gonna be Wizards MJ. He still had it, but it wasn't Bulls MJ.
Right.
So I guess he'll never be bad, but as long as it's a respectable drop off, I mean, 25 years, man, it'll never be done again. I mean, he's one of one. He keeps his body in shape.
We start throwing that never word around. That's when I got to pump brakes, man.
Nobody's coming out of high school, first of all.
This is true.
And nobody's going to be that good immediately for so long. Like, he had his first knee injury when he's like in year 22. Like, he's not real. Like, Bron
Let me go ahead and jump this gun, right? There's a guy by the name of Cooper Flagg. Now, I'm not saying that Cooper's going to have the career Bron's had.
Hey, shout out Cooper Flagg. He got him a sister by his side. Shout out Cooper Flagg. But,
you know what I'm saying? Cooper, he going the dirt route. You know what I'm saying? That means he going to be eating good at home. It's going to be a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying? He going to be feeling good when he get off that plane.
The minute he left Maine, it's all real. He was out of there.
He knew what it was. When he went, once Coop made that trek to Rucker Park, he saw something. He saw something when he was out there. He said, I want me one of them. So, goddamn, I mean, I'm not saying that he can as far as the being at that, because he's done the immediate part. Immediately, he's great. Cooper has been great. He was great this year, and I was
not giving you 25 years, bro. Cooper's not giving you 25 years.
25. I mean, Bron did 25 years.
We gonna Cooper 2050. Come on, bro. Like,
hey man, I'm just saying. This is how it happens. Like every about 20 some years, there's somebody new that comes around. There's that next level of this shit. And I'm just saying, man, Coop, I put it like this, the league would love it. The league would love for it to be Cooper Flagg. We all know why. We ain't got to get into that. But I'm just saying, as far as being immediately great, Cooper got that part. He did that part. Cooper should have been an all-star. Cooper, I
I
ain't gonna lie.
mean, Michael
If
Beasley was immediately great. Like Michael
okay,
Kidd Gilchrist was immediately great. Like I don't,
yuck,
they didn't give him
King
25
Gilchrist is
years.
crazy.
Like, I mean, Frank Nicolina had a good version. Like I don't know how far way to go with this.
Holy,
Like
holy. So you saying
25 years, I
is
got to
so?
see it. I got to see
All
a
right,
solid five at least.
so let's pivot right quick. Let's pivot right quick. Do we see Cooper hitting the sophomore wall? He's gonna have that sophomore slump, or I
Honestly,
don't know,
having a
man.
regular career, like 12 years is cool. Like that's normal. Like Braun isn't normal.
Brian's not normal. Brian is abnormal. But we're seeing a lot of guys. What
Like he's
year is
gonna have to
Kyle
give
Lowry
you
in? What
like
year
to
is
touch
Mike
Braun's
Conley
records,
in?
but legitimately to touch Braun's records, he's gonna give you at least 20 years, and that's just not
Yeah,
like that
for
just
sure.
doesn't happen. Like
For
that's
sure.
rare. Like I don't see it.
I mean,
Like, a regular
I
career
didn't
out
see
of Cooper
Brian doing
Flag,
this.
I don't see it.
Brian is just like people call him Wimby an alien. Brian is an alien. He's a cyborg. He's a medical miracle. He's all these things. You know what I'm saying? There's all the different tropes you could put on him. If I'm using that word right, I ain't sure that I am. Somebody check that. But yeah, man. I mean, I will be absolutely shocked if Cooper does it. All I'm saying is Cooper popped off early. He having 40s here and 50s there. I mean, I don't know. It's just he broke records this year too. The youngest player to do this and the youngest player to do that. And some of those were bronze records. So I'm just saying, boy, look good out the gate. But shaking back to Bron. So let's say Bron does continue to play. Where do you see him playing next year? And wherever he goes next, we gotta assume that's his final destination, right? If he doesn't stay in LA.
Well, I mean, that's how you want to look at it. If we want the storybook ending, I feel like it had to be Cleveland. Go back home to Akron. But if we want to win something and not have to carry such a load to where you can play 2 years, I think Denver would be the best spot. Just because Nikola Jokic is in the prime of his career, he can handle all the offense. He can still pass and get LeBron involved. I can see Bron fitting into that Aaron Gordon role easily and being able to maintain for the next 2 years. So that's where I'd like to see him personally is in Denver.
Denver. Okay. Denver, I would not knock. I wouldn't knock. Seeing what they did this year and knowing what the East is, I wouldn't be shocked if he made his way to Detroit. If Brian goes to Detroit, the only thing about him going to Detroit is you have a true bucket there in Cade, but you don't really have much else. I think that's kind of the same thing as with Denver. My only other thing is maybe he gets on the horn with Giannis and says, bro, let's put it together. Like, well, what you like? You know what I'm saying? Where do you like? And then maybe they do that. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time Brown coordinated the team up. Definitely wouldn't be that. That's kind of my wild card for him is him just figuring out a way to put him and Giannis in the same city. What city
I just
that
feel
would
like,
be, I couldn't say off top because I would have to look at the numbers.
but see, even with Giannis, he still have
Contract.
to look he run the offense. Like I just feel like Bron needs someone who's a proven commodity, who's an absolute machine night in and night out.
Okay,
And that, I mean, that's
that's
Jokic.
Yoke.
Like that's
That's definitely Yoke. That is
and
Yoke
then with
for
Murray
sure.
there, like he's not gonna have to handle the ball all the time. Like he'll have,
He can still be all ball a lot. Yeah, that's
yeah,
true. That's true. He
like
can
he'll
still
still
be
be
all
able to
ball a
save his
lot.
body. So
I don't
again,
know if
the same role Aaron Gordon played, I can see Bron playing. Like I don't feel it's a stretch at all.
So you put Braun at the dunker spot, let him work out backdoor lobs. He can still space out, hit the three. Yeah, I mean, I think what Denver is lacking more so is defense. And then it's just I see Braun trying to make his way out the West. That's my only thing about Denver. I
That's
mean,
fair. The East is easier. That's the
you
easier
know what I'm
stuff.
saying? It just is. It always has been. It's always been the stomping grounds. He went to 10 straight finals in the East. Like it's just Bron in the East is usually a cakewalk to the chip. It has been, you know what I'm saying, for the bulk of his career. Well, I can't say the bulk, but a healthy portion of his career. So I can see him trying to do whatever he can, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I can't not going home. You know what I'm saying? I can't not going home, especially if pivoting a little bit, especially if them boys go ahead and choke against New York and James Harden shows to be who he's always shown to be in
The
the
James Harden special
biggest
every
days.
playoffs.
You know what I'm saying? We just saw it. We just saw it, man. I mean, and it's the fact that it's come to be expected now. Like if he had a good game 7, it'd have been like, oh shit, like
That would have been a shock.
you know what I'm saying? That would have been the shock. So
Almost as big a shock as Drake making a good album.
oh man, here we go. Let's get right into it, man. Let's get right into it. Drake drops 3 albums.
Drake.
Habibie, what's the other 2 names? It's Habibie,
Uh,
Iceman,
uh,
and I don't even
they're
know the second
forgettable.
one's
I don't.
name.
I
The
mean, I can look
man,
them up, but I
they
don't
are
think you really
not
got to go
memorable.
there, bro.
The internet is absolutely dragging this man. I don't know. I haven't heard anything off it that I am gonna play back. I haven't heard anything off it off any. I've only listened to a bit of Iceman. It didn't look, grab my attention enough, or I didn't hear anything on it. I'm like, oh, these some slaps. You know what I'm saying? Admittedly, not the biggest Drake fan, never have been.
Took the words right out of
But
my mouth.
but you know what I'm
But no, like the
saying?
production is there. Like the production's always
For
there with Drake
sure.
albums.
40's
But
there. 40's
content,
good. You know what I'm saying? Whoever
lyrics,
else has been locking up. Oh man, the
meaning,
bars
simile,
are.
metaphor, no,
It's
not at
none of
all.
that. It's just a whole lot of. I'm hearing a lot of bragging, and it's like that's not even really when you're in your bag, dog. Like that's not even. I'm not even hearing like the joints for the ladies. Like I'm not even hearing that. Where it's like he got some joints on there for the females that you could play for your girl. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to, you know what I'm saying, make that room, that move to the room. I'm hearing none of that. I'm just hearing a lot of like I'm out here, I'm having
Tragic
it. Da,
mulatto
da,
raps. Like it's just
da.
a lot of tragic mulatto raps, and I guess
Man,
that's I don't
Treasure
really
Mulatto raps is so
like. I don't
crazy.
like Kendrick broke that man, and
Hey,
the
now
biggest thing
that
that
part.
Kendrick
Now we
did.
can get to that guy. Man, the fact that I'm still hearing bars out here like, was it my braids? Like the fact that I'm hearing this, like this man's still questioning. He's still looking in the
The
mirror and trying
most,
to get himself
the fact that
together.
I'm hearing
Like,
that he was signed to a nigga, that's signed to a
signed
nigga,
to a
that's
nigga,
signed to a
man.
nigga, and the fact
Come
that he had
on,
to make
man.
3 albums to get out of that UMG deal, and I don't think they're still gonna let him out like that. He's still gonna be in that deal, and that's
Hmm.
he's UMG's boy, he's UMG's plaything, he's UMG's. I mean, I don't want to say slave, but if you giving me 3 albums and 43 songs, like bro, you signed to a nigga that signed like you sound like Drake.
It is. It's real. It's that real,
It
man.
is it's cooked, bro.
It's
Like
looking
I
like a
said,
really nasty decline for Drake, man. I mean, you just going out as a guy that got, you know what I'm saying, literally dissed by an entire Super Bowl stadium. You're going out as the guy that, you know what I'm saying, was hiding your kids. I mean, when's the last time Drake won a beef? Because he ain't win that Pusha T beef neither. I don't care what nobody say. Pusha cooked him too. Pusha absolutely bodied him too. It's
I
just
mean, you got to
Pusha
go back
T
to
is
Meek
who he
Mill.
is.
And
So
honestly, if you look at Meek's career, like I don't,
right.
I
Yeah,
will give him
he
that.
didn't
Like I
end
don't.
Meek by any stretch. Like Meek came back, so I don't know. Is the way that Kendrick got him out here, that boy out here fighting demons and fighting ghosts right now. Cause that's that. I don't hear anything off any. The only songs that I heard that were like okay were features. I mean, were the joints where he had features, and it's like he's really just like the hook guy on these records. Like I don't know, man. It's and I haven't given him a proper listen. I'm gonna try to give him a proper listen just to be fair. But
Yeah,
man,
you're a strong soldier for that. I'm good on the Drake experience. I came up in the 2010s with all the big three, and I mean, we can tie this back to Braun a little bit. It's the death of the monoculture, man. Like they squeezed everything they could out of these three
and
artists.
break that
Kendrick.
down for the people that don't understand that the monoculture. Break that down right there.
Monoculture is when you have a critical mass of the society at large, all being keyed into one thing. So, like for example, not like us was a monoculture moment. You had that on everybody's not only social media, you had it on the news. You had it. You couldn't avoid that song.
Could not get
That's
away
probably the
from
last
it.
rap song that you just couldn't avoid. That stuff like that used to happen all the time back in the 2010s and before. And the last time it happened with regular basis was with the big three, Drake, Kendrick,
Right.
Cole.
Right.
And the next generation hasn't really been able to do that with regularity. I mean, maybe like Uzi and all of them,
Interesting.
but
And
anybody
even
really
Uzi, I
post
mean, Uzi's like
pandemic,
30. Uzi's like 30, 31. He's
yeah,
really
like I'd
not
say
that. He
maybe
just plays up that age
Roddy
thing.
Rich with the box and all that, but that was
Okay.
still before the
Okay.
pandemic. Like
Okay.
anybody after the pandemic as a rapper hasn't really became monoculture like critical mass. Like everybody knows their songs, and
Interesting.
just like Braun's going out, I think the big three is going out, man. And I think Kendrick is going to be probably the most lasting of them all. But again, I think it's all cooked, bro. Like the streams are fake, the awards are fake, the songs are fake. We got AI voices on the
Yeah,
songs. Like it's cooked,
streaming
bro.
did
It's cooked.
damage to music, I think, more than any other form of entertainment. I think what it's done to music is like kind of like you say, it's just cooked, it's irredeemable. I don't really understand, oh, I can't say understand. I don't see a way that music can kind of recover from what streaming has done to it, with bots, fake views, all this type of things.
Fake artists, like the artists ain't even real no more.
Fake artists, you got AI artists out here, you got complete AI artists out here. It's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. It's definitely, new age issues that I think just like you're saying, those big three, I mean, you got some guys that linger from the blog era. You've got your Wiz Khalifas, you got your Big Sean's, you got your Travis Scotts. But for the most part, yeah, like the blog era was kind of like the last birthing of stars, birthing of superstars, birthing of
I give some
in
just
hip
because I'm a
hop.
little bit younger. I'll give some shade to the or some credit to the mumble rap era. Like I said, Uzi and Yachty and all them.
Yeah, yeah, Uzi, you got
Like late
21 Savage,
2010s, mid to late
Kodak.
2010s, second half of the 2010s. I give them that.
Right, Kodak. You got some guys that broke through. You got some guys that broke through. But see, to me, those guys that broke through, they were not really mumble rappers. Like you
And they didn't reach
understand
the
what
level of
21
like,
Savage
like I
is
said, the
saying.
big three, like Kendrick, Drake, Cole, like they broke through. Like that's
Yeah, yeah, no, they're worldwide phenomenal. They're selling out arenas in other countries and all this type of thing. Like, yeah, that's the last sighting that we've seen of anything like that. Yeah, I think I can't do anything but agree, man. I mean, because that was what Not Like Us was 2024, right?
yeah.
So you took a whole year off, came back with three albums, and for the internet to be done with them in day two after you drop them, that's nasty. That's nasty. And Kendrick still out here getting numbers off Luther. So it's like it's just I don't know, man. I mean, I think that order has definitely been, established. It's Dot at the top, and then, if you want to say Drake at two, sure. But I know people that'll fight you tooth and nail that Cole is two. But I
Yeah.
don't think it's any more,
But some of the Cole
denying
fans
that
put him at
Kendrick
one.
is the
Like Cole
guy.
fans, they can't really be trusted, but they'll definitely fight you over it. Like they definitely
Right.
will.
You know what I'm saying? It's just Cole is more. He's the homegrown guy. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy that you know what I'm saying. He's always
He's
repping
the
where
middle
he's
child. Like that's his
from.
best
He's
record.
he's
Like that's
he's the middle child. You know what I'm saying? He is that, and he's the one that has. Because I think Kendrick goes a lot more, personal with his music. It's a lot more personal. It's a lot more heartfelt. It's a lot more introspective. Drake is the exact opposite. It's his. He got his. He got Box for the Club. He got the joints for the females. He got all this. And Cole kind of does both. Cole can kind of go either way. You know what I'm saying?
it's
He's
like
got
it's like whoever has Drake or Kendrick as a number one, they're always gonna have Cole as a number two.
right. Right, right. Yeah, Cole's never three. He's literally the middle child, like he's well put. He's never three. So it's yeah, I think that's pretty much been established, man. I don't think it's I'm kind of to the point with it where it's like what's next for these guys. I think I could see Kendrick going into like more directing. I don't know. I mean, he's got his label. He's got PG Lang. Cole's got
I feel like he's probably gonna do the best he can to keep supporting Baby Keem. That's probably his thing.
yeah, I think Baby Keem's definitely like his board as well as far as like pushing Baby Keem to the masses. I don't know, Baby Keem, I'm not gonna sit here and say that he can't become, a superstar in his own right. Just because of his age range, the type of music he makes. I mean, Casino was a cool album. It was cool. It wasn't bad.
It was
It was
alright.
decent. It was alright.
I feel like Drake has Central C as his like protege, and I feel like Kendrick has Baby Keem. I don't really know who Cole has. Like, I mean, I think
JID. JID. It's just JID's not in that age group. Like JID's already
yeah.
been here for a minute. But if you go look at his numbers, JID's crazy numbers. He does crazy numbers. His albums do well. Like I think JID is, you know what I'm saying? That's his number one guy. I was surprised that Ari Lennox left Dreamville, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. Um cool. So we touched on the Brown topic, we touched on the Drake topic, so let's make this next pivot, man. We got SGA versus Wemby. We got OKC versus San Antonio. What do we
Let's
see
start
in
that
the
other side of the bracket
West?
first, because the other side of the bracket we can get that out in about maybe a minute, 2 minutes, because we all know what's going on about that. We
Oh
all know what
yeah,
James Harden's gonna turn into.
yeah. I mean, I think it'll go six. I think Donovan Mitchell
Oh
will
man,
carry. I think he'll carry. I think he'll carry. I think honestly, I think the Knicks will play down the competition a couple times. I think Cat
That's
will.
fair. They might be
I
rusty
think
game one.
Cat
That's
will
fair.
just disappear for a game or two, and that'll be the games that Cleveland sneaks. Who I really want to see if Cleveland has a chance, a snowball chance in hell, Evan Mobley has to come to the table. Like, I mean, he's supposed to have been the guy that was going to take. I mean, I remember when he was getting Kevin Garnett comparisons, which sounds
That was
absolutely
bonkers.
insane now. That sounds absolutely insane now. But I mean, if he comes to the party, then it could. I see it going six, but I still see New York probably getting it done, man. I just think OG Anunoby. I don't think Cleveland really has anybody to deal with him. I think OG Anunoby is going to be kind of like the wild, not the wild card, but the X factor. And I think he's going to be the reason that New York ends up winning it. I mean, Jalen Brunson's going to do Jalen Brunson things. I think Cat's going to handle his business. I don't think Jared Allen's going to really be able to do much with him. But because I don't even know who is their starting three. Is it like Max Struess? Like, who's their starting three? I don't even know who their starting
One of
three
them
is.
white boys. Like I said, man, shout out to our pops once again. He's a big Cleveland fan, but I
Right.
think five
Shout out to
games,
Pop,
six at
man.
the absolute most. But I really think five. Like, I think they might be rusty that first game, and
That's what
after
I'm
that, I see a
saying.
reverse sweep.
Okay, gentlemen, sweet. We can see that. All right, man. Moving on to what the whole world is bubbling over. As we speak, them boys getting game one in. I don't know what it's looking like right now. We'll probably, I think they'll be up to what like game three by episode two. So we'll have a little more to talk about. But are we seeing the birth of a new rivalry between OKC and San Antonio? Is that going to be the rivalry that kind of carries the league going forward? And who do you see winning, this initial matchup between the two?
I don't know if it'll be the rivalry that carries it, but they got the two best players in the league, the two youngest players that are the best players, and Wemby and Shea. And Wemby, I mean, he checks every box. He's a physical marvel. He's a skillful marvel. He has his head on straight. Shout out to Ant Man, but Wemby, he checks every box that you want as a superstar, and the same to say with Shea. He's a clean cut guy. His play style might not be the best, but they're successful. Everybody loves a winner at the end of the day, so
Right.
I can see him carrying the league. As Bron enters his twilight years and beyond, I
Right.
can see him carrying it. But as far as who wins it, I feel like I have to go to KC probably in seven. I feel like they have the experience, and I think Wemby will be the best player on the floor, but the best team overall, I think, is OKC.
I'll say this: if SGA continues to play how he's played so far in the playoffs, San Antonio's winning it because he hasn't been doing much. I mean, he's been in foul trouble of this game, not shooting well that game. I think he had his first game with less than 20 points within these last couple series. He has not been looking like a two-time MVP, which he is. I think that's going to fuel Wemby. I think Wemby really wants those trophies. I think he wants the accolades. I think he's coming for all that. So I think SGA being given that, back-to-back MVP, I think that's just going to be another battery pause in Wemby's back to really go out there and do damage and do work. And, man, I think he just really, for whatever reason, he really dislikes Chet. He has something like about, I guess, Chet, is they're of a similar stature, similar build. I just think he just feels as though he's way better than Chet, skill wise. And I think they USA beat France in like the 16 underworld games or something like that, and he's still holding that against Chet or something like that, something crazy like
I feel like
that.
he thinks like if he was in America, Chet wouldn't even be like a thing. Like I think he feels
Right, it's
like
something like that. It's like
it's him being French. He gets the knock.
I could agree with that. For me, man, just like I said, OG Anunoby being the X factor in that last series, I think this one's gonna be Dylan Harper. I know that's a rook. I know that will be something
Shout out to
very.
Mama Harper. Shout out to
Shout
Mama
out to
Harper.
Mama
Can't wait to see you on the
Harper, bro.
sideline. Shout out to Mama.
Shout out to Ron Harper, man. The man got a good set of eyes. I don't know how
He might
good
not
his
have been there
knee
all
is
the time,
anymore,
but
but
we not to get into the politics of that relationship. But yeah, shout out to Mama Harper. Shout out to Mama Harper. Shout out to Mama Harper.
for sure, shout out Mama Harper, man. But yeah, I think Dylan Harper's gonna be tough to handle for those backups out of. I mean, you got your Case and Wallaces and Isaiah Joes and such over there in OKC, so it'll be something to be seen. But yeah, man, I really think he's gonna really have kind of a coming out party in this Western Conference Finals. I mean, if you've been watching his team, which I know you've been seeing him here and there, I haven't been seeing him as much as I'd like to, but he pops off the screen, man. He gets to the rim, he navigates screens well, he's never out of position. He makes heady plays. I mean, the kid nice, boy nice. And then I think this is a chance for J Dub though to reestablish himself. I don't know if he's playing.
He should be. I
I
don't know
think
if
he's
he's playing
playing,
in game
right?
one right now, but he should be in the series eventually.
Okay, yeah. He got to definitely reestablish himself. I mean, he was huge for them last year in the finals. Had that 40 ball. I think he had another game where he had 30. So for them to get it done, they're gonna need him, especially if SGA continues to play the way that he has, which I don't think he will. I think he's gonna
Nah,
get back on his type time. But I mean, it comes back to that whistle, man. He's not getting that same whistle he gets in the regular season. I mean, he
that's
does
fair.
still
And
get.
last year they did take him seven to beat the Pacers, and I wouldn't have expected
You
that.
feel me?
Like I feel like
Never
they
would have
should,
expected that. So
but I feel like they learned from it. Like I mean, I don't.
you
I
would
gotta see him
think.
get beat. To be the best, you gotta beat the best. I gotta see the best get beat. And that's where
I
I'm
hear
at with
that.
it.
I hear that. I agree with that, man. I think Wemby and them are capable for sure. I would. I'm as much as I am an Ant fan. I would rather have seen it match up this way because I just don't think the Timberwolves had enough, especially at the point guard position. Especially after what's my man's name, De Vincenzo. After Bro went down, I just think they didn't have enough firepower to deal with OKC, and I think the Spurs definitely had the firepower. Man, they got a lot of young guys that can really play. But we've seen it time and time again. We've seen it time before and time again that IQ and just experience becomes a big deal when you talk about the Western Conference Finals, when you talk about playoff basketball in general. So the Spurs, I mean, they've been looking great as a young unit right now, not only being young on court, but also having a really young head coach. I think he's only in his second year coaching. So for them to be looking the way they have, I mean, they've been looking spectacular, but they got to come out here and just like you said, beat the best to move on. I think it's safe to say whoever comes out the West is winning it
I
probably
was
in
about to
five
say that. Yeah,
games.
this is a good banter, but whoever comes out the East is getting baptized.
I don't know
And
for
we know who's
sure.
coming out the East because at the end of the day, this is a product, and New York's the biggest market in the world.
Oh yeah,
So
and
I
it would do
mean,
nothing but spike the ratings for the NBA for New York to make it back to the finals for the first time since '99. I think it was 2000 or
some crazy like
'99.
that.
So for that to making it to the finals for the first time in 20 some odd years or whatever it would be, almost 30 years, like that's gonna bring in the ratings. And I
Hey,
think last year was the lowest rated finals
it was pretty bad. I
since.
think Game Seven got a draw, but once what's his face got hurt, it was a wrap.
Yeah, it was
So
rough,
they
right?
really need a big market, and like I said, man, they can't go to the. I mean, they've been going to the Bron Trost for 25 years, so it's
Hmm.
time to make some new stars, make some new lore. So I can
Hmm.
see New York and I think OKC, but Wemby would be a good draw too. But
Right,
I mean,
right.
I
That's the
can see
global
we should be
draw.
at around Game Three next week, so we'll let y'all know how we
Right.
feel once we see some new games we played.
Exact, man. Exact, man. Wrapping it up, man, as we're getting out of here. What super, super, super quick. I know this is really a huge pivot. We'll get more into it as we get closer to the NFL season. The Steelers re-sign Aaron Rodgers.
Oh
Quick thoughts on
God.
it. The Steelers are like that chick that was like really bad back in her day and just let herself go. That's what they are to me now. It's like that's what they are.
I
You get
mean,
rid of
like I said,
Tomlin.
man, it's the worst division of football outside of the Ravens. But even
Hmm.
their roster outside of Lamar is looking shaky. I don't know. They might go 10 and whatever, 9 and whatever, and might sneak their way in.
Hmm.
But we know what Aaron Rodgers is. He hasn't won anything since I was in elementary school, and I'm damn near my mid 20s, damn near late 20s. So they can go ahead and wrap this shit up.
That's
Tomlin
a
was the first
fact.
scapegoat. Rodgers will be the second one, and after that, Lord knows it'll be the Howard era,
Lord,
whatever that dude's name is from Ohio State,
Lord knows.
the Will Howard era in Pittsburgh. That's
The That's disgusting, man. But yeah, we'll get into some more football talk for y'all as we get closer to the NFL season, man. Still got a long ways to go there. We're at the tail end of the NBA season, man. I see the Spurs in New York. And you see OKC in New York. So we'll see who ends up being right. We'll see who ends up being wrong. And y'all tap in with us, man. This concludes episode 1 of A Brother's Perspective. My name is David Ware. I'm here with my brother Brian Ware.
Yo.
And yeah, we're gonna end it just like that.
See y'all next time, boys. You might be in Los Santos next time, so stay with it.
Might be in Los Santos. Y'all tune in.
All right, bro.
All right.